Going into a new series, I often enjoy being spoon-fed the central elements early so I can focus my attention on the most appealing aspects of the show to me, poisonally. Is this show going to be a sakuga fest with super polished animation? Then I'll be holding my breath in anticipation for climactic fight scenes. Perhaps there's outstanding world building done so creatively you're just itching to see what's a little further beyond. So plot twists and redemption arcs aside, when it comes to main cast character introductions, I appreciate clarity and clear indication in their part to play within the story. So when Wenge makes his screen debut, starts dunking on these innocent Japanese boys and espousing mad trash, I'm thinking, who is this douchenozzle? I guess he's the foreign villain from a Chinese ping-pong dynasty, and I was kinda right. Kinda wrong, maybe more wrong, who's to say? But in fact, Wenge's character was an absolute rollercoaster ride in comparison to the more traditional protagonists, Smile and Peko. His introduction to the show was as an infallible monster that easily managed to crush Peko, despite the lengths the first episode covered to show Peko's talent at the table. But Peko's ping-pong curb stomp's most impactful aspect wasn't one-sided rallies or an inability for Peko to return shots, but instead intense anger on the face of Kong. Similarly, Peko's frustration in missing points was a drop in the ocean in comparison to Kong's frustration for having to settle to play with this turd. The douchebaggery continues with Kong's annoyance in the quality of sparring partners at his disposal and instead opting to train alone with his coach. And in truth, this is the peak of evil Kong and the outset of his character development and soul searching. I say character development, but what I really mean is crushing defeat after crushing defeat. Kong finally gets to play Smile, and despite a solid start, Smile's machine learning kicks in and the ping-pong neural network monster easily turns the match around. Until Smile's soft sensibilities poisons his own ambitions as he hears China's coach's passionate pleas to win. Smile throws the game and Kong wins undeservedly. He takes the W, but he's rocked. And this shaky foundation is awful as preparation goes for his next game with the behemoth that is Kazuma. Kong is destroyed, dismantled, annihilated, any and all of the above. And the fight concludes with a cutaway in which Kong and Coach are sitting on a grassy verge, with Kong wondering, what the fuck am I even doing? He was absolutely humbled. Maybe that will teach him to be more courteous when a competitor offers to shake your hand, Kong, you arsehat. After being beaten over and over every episode with airplane imagery symbolising Kong's desire to return home and rejoin his national team, it's suddenly turned on its head as it's revealed that the plane is more of a nod to him being homesick, wanting to be with his mum, finally cracking that elitist shell of Kong and humanising him. And human he becomes. A year of training and coaching a Japanese team proves invaluable for Kong's personal development, and most fitting for a coming-of-age story, even if the limelight isn't directly on him as the main protagonist. Said year passes, Kong faces Peko again, but just as Kong suspects, this isn't the same Peko he once faced. They clash, Kong loses, and he reflects. Why is it that he plays ping-pong? And we see the nature of Kong's pride shift, once completely self-focused and internalising himself as the centre of his universe. Then Kong's path diverts massively, taking inspiration from his two favourite people, his mum and his coach. Embracing his coaching role and nurturing the Japanese team as the mother hen he was born to be. The central narrative of the story plays out with Smile and Peko hogging the screen time, and we find out that Kong acquires Japanese citizenship and makes the national team. A curveball, though essentially closing out his character arc, reaching his goal to once again compete on the world stage. This was Anime Fried Chicken, thanks for watching and or listening. I do a ton of anime discussion videos on legacy and seasonal anime, go check them out. Like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever's easiest, and I'll catch you guys next time. This was Anime Fried Chicken, cheers.